I am finally moving out for a 9 to 5 job as a jewelry designer in Bangalore. In this video, you'll see me packing and wrapping up my life from my childhood home. I moved out in the November of 2022, so I was staying in a PG until I found a house now. So keep watching if you would like to know how I struggled to process myself through this. So let's begin.
And if this life really does go on forever, I know I choose you every time.
I can't believe that I'm filming this video in 2022 because it hasn't been the best year for me, but the past few months has been really great. So I am finally moving out of my home. The first thing I did was laundry. That had to be put aside for me to actually see what all I had to pack. These were all the bed sheets and clothes that were piled up in the laundry basket. So I did that first and also put all of that for drying. And I was actually filming this video in the night, so the lighting wasn't that great, and that's why I had to do a voiceover. And then I went ahead and folded all of my clothes, which is usually mostly lying just on my bed until after 2 days I decided to slowly fold it all. But for the video, we had to be a clean, neat person. And then I had to sort out boxes to pack everything into. We had these huge cardboard boxes lying around at home that could be used this way. So that's what I did. Okay, so my mom actually helped me organize my entire cupboard last week. So right now, all I have to do is pack all my clothes into boxes. I'm not really sure what I have to take and what I have to leave behind. There's a lot of stuff, and I am planning to take at least 60% of it because I will need most of them. Right now, we have boxes like these. All of these are literally new boxes. We bought it especially for packing because packing it in bags like I used to do in college, I don't think will work right now. We have a lot of things that I will have to carry. So, and most of them I was also trying to repurpose from the things. I'm gonna pack everything, all of my things into these, mostly my clothes. So I've been trying to make a list of things that I will need to pack. So if you guys are in the moving process, or if you have come home from a vacation and you're going back to your hostel, or anything, going back to college, and if you have trouble packing, you should go to Pinterest and type checklist for college, and you will get a list of things that you have to pack, and you can simply just take out the things that you need. So this is what I usually do to plan things and like to list out things. I've been using this application or website called Notion. It's like a productivity app and it's really good. I've seen a lot of international creators use it, but not a lot of Indians, but it's a really good app. I actually started using it a while back, but now is when I think I got a better hold of the app, and I've been planning literally my whole entire life in Notion, and it's actually fun and it kind of makes you productive as well. So Notion is where I've been listing the things that I have to pack. I just made a whole page on Notion called Moving Out, and I list down the things that I have to pack and things that I have to buy in like different categories. So that's what I'm doing right now. You can get this for your phone too, and there are so many videos on YouTube on how to use this, and you can download templates as well. It's the next day, so the first thing that I'm gonna do now is see how many of these boxes will fit into the car so that we can take it, because I don't want to pack everything and leave few boxes behind just because it doesn't fit in the car. So if I know how much will fit inside, I can pack stuff according to priority and according to how much I can actually take. So that's what I'm gonna do right now.
ബാഗ് വെക്കുന്നുണ്ട് அதில் வைக்க முடியாது. இந்த கான்செப்ட் முன்னாடி ஒன்றோ ரெண்டோ கொண்டு வந்து ரெண்டுமே இங்கே ஒன்றும் பண்ண முடியாது.
So this has been my cupboard since I was a child, and now I'm taking 3/4 of my clothes from here, almost vacating the cupboard and also making sure I only take enough to fit inside the 6 boxes that I have to pack. And the clothes in this cupboard are my least worn ones. I barely reach out for them, but I still wanted to carry it along so that I don't really feel the need to buy anything before checking what I already have, if that makes sense. Okay guys, so I just got all of my clothes to this room from my old room, and there's a lot of stuff, and I'm planning to like roll everything up and try and fit it into just like 2 cardboard box max. And that is actually a lot of clothes, but I think I'll need all of them. Even if I don't use it, just letting it sit here in my old room is just gonna ruin it and just make me forget that I have those clothes, so I'll never end up using them. So we have 3 boxes right now. It's not organized, it's all super messy, so I'm planning to like really fold them up, roll them up, and put it into the same 3 boxes, nothing more. So let's do this. I have to do that and then organize my skincare and makeup and jewelry. So I have a few clothes and skincare that came in PR that I still have to post a video for, so I have all of that to pack. So there's actually a lot of things to pack, and there's just half a day left. It's giving me anxiety. And now I am segregating it and seeing how many of it I would actually need, so that I don't really overpack it, although I clearly did. And while I'm waiting, I'm gonna play something on my laptop, otherwise it gets really boring, so I have to play something on it. And this part was the hardest of all, because more than it being a hard work of folding so much in one go, it's mostly just making up your mind that you have to leave so many clothes behind. So I've separated my clothes into 3 piles. So one is for work, one is for going out, and one is for the sweaters and like all the whole month's stuff, which is actually right now in Bangalore. And the ones that are lying in the floor is the ones that I will wear at home. So I have 5 piles actually. After folding up so many clothes, I had this whole pile of skincare. There was so much of it, but this category was the easiest to pack. And all of this stuff is everything that came in PR, and I also had to decide and sort out what all video was pending and take those products accordingly, and a separate category for what I use on a daily basis. I had a small box in my cupboard where I stocked up all of these products that brands sent to me, and as you can see, it's mostly just Dermaco. So if you would like me to talk about any of the product that you see in this clip, just let me know in the comments below and I will make a review of it for you guys. So I was packing and I realized how I should be packing very less makeup. So we have this Victoria's Secret box right here. This is like my absolute favorite makeup storage box. This can actually hold a lot of makeup, but I'm planning to take only the things that were fit inside this and nothing more, because then I wouldn't be wearing a lot of makeup, because Inktober has taken a huge toll on my skin and I want to use as less makeup as I can, and that's a point. So I'm going to be filling this. Hey guys, so it is 11:45 p.m. right now. I haven't stopped for a second and thought about what's really going on in my life since the moment I decided that I'm moving out, or like since the moment I got my job as well. So this is gonna be the last night that I'll be spending in this room before I leave. So I just want to like pause for a second and record how I'm really feeling about everything. And I'm really talking low because there are people around. So firstly, the whole situation. So the fact that I haven't really finalized the place that I'm gonna be staying is giving me anxiety, and everything seems so all over the place. And especially in the area where I'm staying, finding a house at this point is literally impossible because there's so much demand. There is so much people moving to Bangalore right now. So during Corona and immediately after the lockdown, the rents were super low, and also there were a lot of vacant houses. But right now there is very less, guys. I feel like I don't even have options when it comes to choosing the houses. Me, I am not really that particular, but I need certain things to be in the house, okay? Like for example, I want the walls to be white and clean because I should be able to film videos, right? And if the walls are already in a color, which most of the houses are in Bangalore, like the walls are already painted turquoise and pink, and it is really annoying, but I want the walls to be white because I can decorate it then to my own liking. Another thing that I really wanted was for enough amount of sunlight to enter the house, because I literally cannot function without sunlight, and I get sick and depressed if there is no sunlight in the house and if it is like too dark in the house and stuff like that. So sunlight is really important, white walls are really important, clean bathrooms and kitchens are really important. And yeah, that's like my top 3. And I want a huge window. I mean, that goes hand in hand with having enough sunlight into the house. So that's it. Which is a possibility of a house even being available in the area that my office is at is very rare. I do not want the house to be too far as well because my office timings are pretty late in the morning, so I want to have a proper morning routine. I do not want to be wasting that time, you know, traveling every single day. That's gonna be really hectic. So, and even in the evenings, I do not want to be traveling. I do not want to be wasting my morning and evening times traveling, right? So that's that. So this is the 3-month phase where I decided to stay in this PG and was super close to the office too, so I was really able to look for houses while staying there. And I have to say it was a really nice stay here because I had a perfect 6 a.m. morning routine in this huge terrace and balcony, and you can check it out in my previous vlog. And they actually had really good food and it was huge and spacious too. I wouldn't really say that I had any issues staying there, but I had roommates and I had already visualized staying by myself for a year or more at least at this point, so I had to let it go. So the whole packing thing is going on right now, and please ignore the way I look. I have a lot of things that's running in my mind right now and I'm overthinking. I'm literally like still trying to process things. You know, I feel like I'm still not ready to move out of this place, guys, because like even though I did not really end up making very close friends here, this place just felt comfortable and it still feels comfortable. But I'm just like trying to get all these quotes to my head, like comfort zone will kill you and like how comfort zone will let you grow and stuff like that. There is literally so much that I'm thinking about right now and try to process as well, but we are gonna do this. So I like got these cardboard boxes from a nearby store, so I went there and I just picked up like this huge box, and this huge box, like this is almost as big as me. Like it's so big, guys, and I'm just like trying to fit everything into these boxes. I already have 2 boxes and like 2 bags as well, and I'm breathless. So I'm gonna do all this right now and get back to you guys. So I'm just like watching a video in the background and trying to, you know, distract myself and pack, because if I don't do that I might probably start crying, because guys, it's not about the place for me, it's just about the whole change situation. Like I was talking in my previous vlog itself, I have major detachment issues. Even if I don't really have things that I feel attached to in a place, it is still hard for me to move out of that place. That's always been the case since I was a kid. That's probably because I studied in the same school since pre-KG to 10th standard, and 10th standard when I was leaving the school, it felt like, you know, my whole world came crashing down and I was crying for days until I went to my high school. But leaving high school was like the easiest thing ever, because so many bad memories and so many bad, you know, energies and vibrations. I'm like just so glad that I have a space that I could talk about it. I hope at least one of you are able to relate to me on this. It's a little bit embarrassing and a little bit childish as well, because I haven't stayed here for a very long time. It's just been 3 months and I already feel so attached to everything, like this bed, the balcony, the terrace, the food that I get, like literally everything. So we just have to find that strength to like move on and think about the good things and think about what is the purpose of me moving out, and all the good things that I will have, like all the perks that I will have when I move out. I will be able to film hereafter, like in the house itself, like because I had roommates all these days, I couldn't film. Like guys, it is not a small room, it is a huge room, but still having roommates in the room, I wouldn't be able to do this. So now I'm just gonna go do the rest of the packing. There's not a lot of things, there's just like little things that will probably fit inside this cupboard and like this bed. That's all. So it's not a lot of things. We're gonna get through this.